Sakaki's dere earlier this morning left a strong impression, but there's no time to reflect on that spectacle. Our group trip to the beach is today. What's more, the weather is absolutely perfect for the purpose. Perhaps someone has been earning some good karma lately? As the group gathers around the principal's car in preparation for the outing, there's a definite sense of anticipation in the air. My classmates are moving around restlessly, unable to control their fidgety, nervous energy.
ねえ、このクーラーボックスはどこに積むの？
それはビーチパラソルと一緒に天音さんの車に乗せます。
お弁当はちゃんと積んだ？
はい、大丈夫です。ちゃんとトランクの中に積みました。
トランクなんかで大丈夫なの？熱で腐ったりしない？
効果が6時間持続する保冷剤と一緒に入れてありますから問題はありません。
それじゃああとは何？なんか忘れてない？
大丈夫ですよ。持ち物リストを参照しながら4回確認しましたし、出発前にもう一度最終点検を行いますから。
油断してはダメよ。いい？こういう時に限って一番大切なものを忘れてくる。言うなれば忘れ物の天才がこの私。松島みちるだということを忘れないで。
そんなことを自信たっぷりに元気よく言われましても。
なんだかんだ言って結局チルチルが一番張り切ってるのよさ。
Well, in my experience, the blondes of the world tend to see this sort of event as a good excuse to boss people around.
そこ聞こえてるわよ。
Hello there, Michiru. Tell me something. You didn't even want to go to the beach in the first place, right?
行きたくないとは一言も言ってないでしょうが、私はただ暑いのが嫌だって言っただけよ。
Well, I didn't really intend to criticize you either way. If anything, the opposite seems more appropriate. She was opposed to the idea originally, but instead of sulking over the group's decision, she's accepted it with admirable enthusiasm. I guess she's something of a flexible spirit. No, wait. Approach this from a slightly different angle, and the term simple-minded might be just as accurate.
なんか言った？
Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. More importantly, are you sure you have all your personal stuff? Not forgetting anything?
この私が忘れ物？とんだお笑い種だわね。
Have you already completely forgotten what you said 30 seconds ago?
いえ、みちる様のお荷物は昨夜のうちに私がご用意させていただきましたので大丈夫かと。
I see. But you see, Sachi, Michiru earned the title of Scatterbrain Queen precisely because she's capable of leaving things behind even under such circumstances. Are you sure it's wise to have left her unsupervised?
大丈夫よ。サチに任せた私の判断にミスはないわ。
Where are your swimsuits? You do have them, right?
それならご心配なく。忘れないようにすでに服の下に着ていらっしゃいますから。
I see. Good to hear. Although that kind of sounds more like something Makina would do.
おうよ、私も下にセクシーな水着着てるのよさ。後で見してあげるのよ。
Ho ho. That's something to look forward to.
もうね、私のちょっと出っ張った下腹部に視線釘付けで鼻血ブーなのよ。
Well, that irrepressible confidence of yours is a good thing. Probably.
みちる様、どうかなされましたか？
さっち、その水着のことなんだけど。
もしかしてみちる様。
Hey now. What's the matter, genius? Don't tell me your prodigious talent for forgetting things has already exhibited itself.
うるさいわね。ちょっとしたミスよ。ちょっと私寮に戻るからここで待ってなさいよ。いい、先に行ったら承知しないんだからね。
みちる様、待ってください。私も行きますから。というわけですので、すみません。すぐに戻りますので。
I'm at a loss for words. I think that girl may be even worse than Machina.
もうさすがの私もあんな忘れ物会の勝ち組と比べられたくはないのよさ。
どうでもいいのだけれど、一体いつまで私はこの炎天下の中で待っていればいいのかしら。
It hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. Bored already? I'll get you a nice ice cream cone once you get to the beach. So try to be patient a little while longer, okay?
私を子供扱いしないでもらえる？
In that case, maybe she should try not to whine like one. But I decided that actually offering her this suggestion would be more trouble than it's worth.
あ、いいなアイス。私も欲しいのよさ。
Alright, Machina. You've been a good girl lately. I'll buy you one later.
いちご味のやつがいいのよ。
Very well. I drop my hand onto Machina's head in my usual manner. Well then, Sakaki, what flavor do you want?
だから子供扱いしないで。いらないわよ、アイスなんて。
どう？みんなもう準備できた？
No, afraid not. The Queen of Carelessness has returned to the dorm in search of her swimsuit with her maid in attendance. Amane still hasn't returned with the second car either.
変ね。松島さんと小峰さんはまだしも、車を借りに行ったのならスオさんはもう戻ってきてもいい頃だと思うけど、何かあったのかしら。
Where is she getting a car from in the first place?
いつもの車を借りに行ったのなら多分学園北部の資材倉庫だから、そんなに時間がかかる距離じゃないと思うけど。
Should I go check up on her?
そうね。もう少し待ってみて、それでも来なかったら様子を見に行ってみましょう。
Well, there's no real need to hurry, I suppose. The sea isn't going anywhere.
海は逃げないけれど時間は経過するわ。私嫌よ、夜の海に入るのなんて。
I wasn't planning to wait around quite that patiently either, but it's better to approach this sort of thing with composure. Rushing tends to create more problems than it solves.
例えば？
Right. Here comes a good example.
あれ？
着替えてきた。全速力でダンスした。何秒？知るかよ。
Take a look, Sakaki. This self-evidently dim-witted blonde is a perfect case in point. Desperate with the irrational fear that she'd be left behind, she clearly stopped thinking. The instant she finished changing, she burst out of her room and dashed back over here, thoroughly embarrassing herself in the process. You see? When people rush, they make stupid mistakes. Life is just full of lessons.
確かに嫌な説得力があるわね。
何よ何なのよ。水着着てこいって言ったのはあんたでしょうが。っていうか私の水着姿見たんだから感想ぐらい言いなさいよ。
My thoughts? Let's see. My first real thought would be, why are you wearing a school swimsuit? But I get the feeling that might not be the most considerate thing I could say here, as a man. When a woman asks for your thoughts, compliment her. Down any other road lies trouble. Another lesson I picked up from my time with that epitome of a troublesome woman, JB. Looks good on you. Very cute.
ああそうかい。ありがとよ。
どうして怒鳴っているのこの子。
I don't fully understand myself, but I get the feeling she's being carried along by her own momentum at this point. Poor girl may already be well past the point of no return.
うるさいわね。放っておきなさいよ。とにかくこれなら水着を忘れることはないわ。
I guess not, but what happened to the street clothes you were wearing earlier? Are you for real? Sorry. but I don't think I can justify referring you as a tsundere anymore. You're really more of a tsundoofus.
つんぼけ
You are a clown. Machina will now amuse herself at your expense. Alright, Machina. Look at this girl and chortle heartily.
ゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラゲラ屈辱こんな屈辱は初めてだわ英語で言うとオーマイガー
Your English hasn't improved either, I see.
ねえ暑いし私車の中で待っていてもいいかしら
Come now. Michiru's sacrificing what little dignity she has left for our amusement. Why not enjoy her buffoonery a little while longer?
いや別に笑いを取ろうとしていたわけでは
みちる様お召し
遅かったじゃないのよサチ
物みちる様が早いんですよ
Now that she mentions it, you got back here pretty quickly, considering you went all the way to the dorm.
そりゃあそうよ何せ全力疾走したからね飛ぶ鳥の目を抜く勢いとはこのことよ
なんでしょういろいろと間違っていて軽くイラッとしますがとりあえず服を着てくださいその格好のままでは公序良俗に抵触しかねません
いちいちうるさいわね水着なんだからいいじゃないのよ人をわいせつ物みたいにまったく
まあまあ私が着替えのお手伝いしますから
あったわよ
Even as she mutters a constant stream of complaints, Michiru takes her clothes from Sachi's hands, then obediently begins to put them on over her swimsuit. Apparently she decided resistance would be futile.
だいたい私の格好なんておっぱい半分放り出して歩いてる天音の普段着に比べりゃまだマシでしょうよ
そういえば天音さんはまだいらっしゃられないのですか
Yeah. If she doesn't show up pretty soon, I'm going to go check on her.
天音まだなのじゃあもういいんじゃない無理してでも学園長の車にみんなで乗れば
I really don't think that's going to happen. The principal's car seats 5 at most. At the very least, one of us will have to arrive for the money, and if we want a more comfortable ride, wouldn't it make more sense to have 4 people in the principal's car and 3 in Amane's?
でもアマニーの車は2シーターなのよさ
2-seater. A vehicle with a fixed passenger capacity of 2. So it's a sports car? They may call this place the Money Sink Academy, but it's pretty hard to imagine they'd have a flashy toy like JB's lying around in some dusty garage. In the next moment, a single white vehicle comes into view, crunching its way across the gravel on the athletic grounds toward us. Behind the wheel, of course, is Suo Mane, and the vehicle she's driving, no matter how you look at it, appears to be a small truck. That said, it's not a Type 73 Jeep or anything, just your run-of-the-mill mini pickup.
やあお待たせごめんねタイヤの空気圧調節してたら遅くなっちゃった
I see. Well, that's a 2-seater too, I guess. I wasn't really expecting her to pull up in a flashy sports car, but a mini truck is surprising in its own way. It's certainly well suited to carrying all our beach gear, and it's probably useful for the school to have around, but
軽トラだからと侮っちゃいけないのよクラス唯一のスーパーチャージャーを搭載した4気筒 SOHC エンジン前輪はマクファーソンストラット後輪はセミトレーリングアームの4輪独立喧嘩フロントグリルに燦然と輝く6連星は WRC で培われたテクノロジーが惜しみなくフィードバックされた証なのよさあとはデフロックがついてれば最高なんだけどね
the hell are you people talking about? A mini truck is a mini truck, right? But even as I'm silently belittling the squat little vehicle, something catches my eye. Michiru, her change of clothes complete, is standing stock still at my side. and her teeth are chattering violently.
来た悪魔の4バーが来た
The Sambar from hell? I don't get it. For a vehicle from hell, it looks an awful lot like your average Nubaru Yambar. The body's still like new, so I'm having a hard time picturing it as a cursed vehicle whose previous owners died mysterious deaths.
で誰が乗るの
But when Amane asks for a companion, there's no immediate volunteer. The others exchange silent looks. What's wrong? Why is everyone avoiding eye contact with Amane?
いやその私は乗らないわよ誰か他の人が乗りなさい
私も遠慮させてもらうわ。学園長、同情させていただいて構わないかしら。
それは構いませんけど。
なちょっとこーら何勝手に乗り込んでんのよまだ誰が何に乗るか決まってないでしょ失礼ねそんなに私の横に乗るのが嫌なの当たり前でしょ前に私あんたの運転するこの車の荷台で死ぬ目にあったのよ
Hey, Sachi, tell me, is Amane an irredeemably terrible driver?
いいえ、私は乗ったことないですけど、マキちゃんからはとても運転が上手だと聞いていますよ。
That a fact?
アマネはお家の仕事の手伝いで毎朝市場まで野菜とかお魚を買いに行く仕事をしていたからとっても運転が上手なのよ
In that case, why is all the color drained from Michiru's face at the mere thought of riding with her?
そりゃ車が苦手な子もいるのよさ私今日はチズチズの車がいい椅子がふかふかしてるし
Well, it makes sense to have the smaller people sit in the vehicle that has to seat 5 of us. Alright, Makina and Sachi, go ahead and get into the principal's car.
何勝手に決めてるのよ私はアマネの隣は嫌よどっちでもいいからさっさと決めちゃってよ
How on earth does Amane drive to inspire such a violent rejection? I don't get it, but there's a siren going off in my mind. My cowardly instinct for self-preservation is screaming, "Don't get in that truck." I see. Alright. Let's decide this with a nice, impartial rock, paper, scissors match. That way, nobody's left with any hard feelings.
あんたずるしないでしょうね
Don't be ridiculous. Alright, here goes. Rock. I have no idea what just short-circuited Michiru's brain, but the instant the word rock was out of my mouth, she vigorously threw out scissors. I was just doing the rock, paper, scissors part. What are you jumping the gun for?
しかも負けてるしバカなそんなこりゃもうあんたの反則負けねミチル観念して私の隣に乗りなさいな嘘でしょ3回勝負よね3回勝負でしょジタバタしないのあんたユージより軽いしあんたが乗った方が運転しやすいからほらおいで引っ張らないで死んじゃう今度こそ死んじゃう平気平気今度は荷台じゃなくて助手席だからちゃんとベルトしとけばもう落っこちたりしないわよほら行くよ
She fell? Off the back of the truck? At that moment, I thought I understood the nature of Michiru's trauma, but I was still badly underestimating the full terror of Amane's driving. I would come to understand the truth later that day. A little while into a pleasant journey into the beach, our two-vehicle convoy was weaving its way down a winding coastal road.
いやーいい天気だね絶好の海水浴日和じゃないねえミチルあんた日焼け止めしてきた今のうちにしておかないと窓側の腕だけ日焼けするようるさいわねおとなしく前見て運転しなさいよそんな必死に捕まらなくたって大丈夫よ 今日は学園長の車も一緒だし、のんびり走ってるじゃない。
But just then, a flashy sports car roars noisily up behind Amane's mini truck and begins the tailgate.
なんか元気なのが来ちゃったな。うざいから道譲っちゃおうか。そうしよう。それがいいわ。相手にしちゃダメよ。いい？わかってるわよ。
As Amane flips on her turn signal and begins to pull over to the left, the sports car instantly pushes its way past her truck on the right, flashing its hazard lights in greeting. But rather than pulling back into its lane, the sports car continues to power its way forward on the wrong side of the road, jumping past the principal's car as well. The car pushes its way sharply in front of the principal just as she's about to round a curve. She's forced to jam on the brakes hard enough to send up white smoke from her tires, leaving her car shaking unsteadily from the side to side.
鬱陶しいから一気に抜きたかったんだろうけど、むちゃくちゃだな。ああいう子ってさ、自分が下手くそだってことに気がついてないんだね。そうね。車は安全運転が一番よね。ねえみちる、ああいう子にはあんた下手くそだよって誰かが教えてあげた方がいいよね。は？ちょっとあまね、やめてよ。何する気？だから教育？あんまおちょけとると死んでまうぞって教えてあげなきゃ。やめてよ。ちょっとだけだってばね。
Not waiting for a response, Amane steps onto the clutch and begins the downshift. While giving the truck a little gas, she smoothly drops from 5th gear to 4th, then to 3rd. In the next instant, she mashes down on the accelerator.
いくぞー！そーれ！
The whine of the supercharger grows all the more shrill. The 4-cylinder Sulk engine screams in protest, and the Sunbar savagely accelerates as if stung by a whip. いいからほら、しっかり踏ん張ってないと頭でサイドウィンドウ割っちゃうよ。 The Sunbar quickly flies past the principal's car, the needle of the RPM gauge mounted at the base of the A-pillar soaring into the red zone within seconds. ほら見えた。 1800cc のタボ突き転がしといてケットラに追いつかれちゃダメじゃんね。えじゃないわよ。やめてって言ってるでしょ。追いついて何する気よ。ケットラにお尻つっつかれればへこむかと思ったんだけど。あらら、県外ナンバーか。譲ってくれる気はないみたいだし抜いちゃおうか。ちょっと抜くって嘘でしょ。この先の直線で横に出るよ。やめて！ Michiru's piteous, heart-rending scream falls on deaf ears. As soon as she reaches the straightaway, Amane jams the accelerator to the floor. The white mini-truck accelerates like a bat out of hell, squeezing every drop of power from its engines. Its tires clawing at the hot asphalt, the Sambar surges forward. With the advantage of its light frame, Amane's truck smoothly pushes its way alongside the sports car in the blink of an eye. And running side by side, the two vehicles rush toward the hairpin curve at the end of the straightaway. 突っ張るじゃん。でもいいのかな。この先のヘアピン、そのスピードで突っ込んだら死ぬぞ。平気平気、任しときなって。こっちのが車重は軽いんだし負けないから。負ける負けないの話してないよね。ほらビビってアクセル抜いた。ダメじゃん、もっと突っ張れよ。ちょっとブレーキ。はあ？ある程度速度乗ってないとコーナーの途中で失速しちゃうよ。クリップはもっと奥に取って。ここ。ギャー！2速に放り込みながらブレーキで姿勢作ったらアングル決めて、あとはベタ踏み。あらら、参ったな。リアがリフトして跳ねちゃってるよ。このフロントヘビーはなんとかならないのかな。ちょっとみちる、あんた降りて荷台に乗りなさいよ。無茶言わないでっていうかやめて。横向いてるって突っ込んじゃう。下ろして。平気だって。In a striking contrast to Amane's carefree, almost bored tone of voice, the guardrail draws steadily closer outside Michiru's passenger seat window. 落ちるだから平気だっ
ってば、アクセル踏んでるうちはちゃんと曲がってくから。ここでビビってアクセル抜いたらそれこそ落っこちるわよ。ほら出口が見えた。あらよっと。おっと、立ち上がりで痛恨のシフトミス。かっちょ悪い。落ちなかった。奇跡。大丈夫だって言ってんじゃん。一度姿勢作ってアングル決めたら、あとはハンドルから手を離しても勝手に曲がってくんだからさ。見てて。じゃあもう一回やるね。やるなー。ほらほら見てね。ほらほら、本当に手を離すな。このドアちゃんと前見て運転しろ。もうこの時点で自分が進んでいく方向は見えてるし、進入ミスでライン外して落っこちるときはコーナー入った瞬間にわかるから、心配しなくても落ちる前にちゃんと落ちるよって言うわよ。うるせえ。ちょっとやだみちる、あんた泣いてんの？
The Sambar from hell. That white devil is no myth. And Amane, manipulating that demon as though it were an extension of her limbs, makes her way to the beach, burning not only gallons of gasoline, but years off Michiru's life. When our group arrives at the beach by means of the principal's safe, steady driving, we find the two of them waiting for us, their faces a study in contrasts. On one hand, Amane sticks out her tongue playfully out of her mouth towards us, as if to say, I kind of overdid it. Teh. And on the other hand, Michiru stands gazing into the distance with unfocused eyes, looking like the very picture of the Buddhist enlightened soul, as if nothing in this world has to offer could ever frighten her again. From my perspective in the principal's car, Amane's sudden acceleration had been a bit of a surprise, but we lost sight of her car almost immediately, so the incident didn't leave that strong an impression at the time. But when Michiru whispered those hoarse, toneless words, I understood that she had known hell, and would forever bear the scars to prove it. Hey everyone, J Squared John Jeremy here. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click on subscribe and the bell icon to ensure you're kept up to date on the channel. Until next time, so long and take care.